Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Séance of Blake Manor. We are on day 3. Crazy. Crazy. And I guess let's try making our way into the ballroom and into the basement from this there for the secret entrance if we can at all. Which I don't know that we can, but I'm assuming that we can. I also want to see the ballroom actually, because we've never been in here. Right, where would the secret door be? Which corner? It's gotta be one of these, right? Because this is, this is gonna be outside. This is the atrium door, this is the hallway door opposite the drawing room. And this is the outside one for sure. Looks very empty. Oh, this is the one we can enter. Ah, sure. Why not, I guess. Yeah, okay, that's this door. And then we did chase the kidnapper and the kidnappee as well, all the way down here. I don't remember which way we went from here. Maybe we make our way to the guard room because all these are locked. And cell 7 might be the one. Is it in documents? Yeah. So that's this cell right here. Cell 7. It's interesting. I don't know, sure. That's crazy though, because this doesn't look like catacombs, it looks like like a prison. No keys here, that's a shame. Nothing here at all, huh? But we are in the guard room. Okay. And this is where I would want to go. And I cannot. Okay. So we'll try to go around, but I'm guessing it's going to be blocked off in more spaces too. Where's our light here? Is this the one where the flame was? Did I pass that because we were chasing a guy? Maybe. I have nothing to say about any of this. I feel like I would have things to say. Yeah, I would have opinions, questions, all of that stuff. Cell 10, yeah. Cage door. It's locked. It looks like it was recently used. This looks to be the area marked on the map Mrs. Lau gave me. Yes. I wonder who might have a key. Who knows? Maybe the priest. Not sure who else could have one. And then this is the way out. No, there's another way out. And we have not investigated yet. Because this is the one that goes to the ward garden. And then this is the one with the frame actually? Maybe. Should look at that too. I want us to see where this goes though. Come on. Feels like you should go to the basement maybe? What? Come down, Corey. I don't think it's another ghost. It was just the way he moves, the sudden and well moving at all is horrifying. Yeah, I hope this doesn't catch on. My matchstick legs weren't made for that many frames. just an Easter egg? Whatever. I thought it was gonna be another exit into like the basement. Because I want to get to the basement. I thought this would connect somehow. You know, catacombs and basement being connected made some sense in my head, but I guess not. I guess not. Yeah, and then this is just, these are going to be the same, inaccessible. No luck, of course, locked. Mysterious Simber. It's like a square. I don't know what that means for me, but okay. And then there was a scar all the way up if we look at, yes. A mask. It was a fawn of the kidnap victim. There's something stuck to the inside. A long red hair. Well, there are not that many redheads. It's Mr. Fenn and Fia, right? Okay, so this statue's already come out. Okay. Can we go in through here? No. It's a one-way door. Interesting. Conceptually.
Yeah. If I'd known you were here, I would have made my excuses much earlier. You could have told me.
What excuse would you have to come to a place like this, lass?
A fervent desire for more rain.
Yes. That might have done it. But I thought maybe it would be best to let you get along with things, and you've done well at it, it seems. And not that I haven't missed you. It's good to see you. How are things back home, as it goes?
Oh, well, Johnny got married last spring, and Mother's got plans for Cecil. Though he's doing what he does best, and avoiding that at all costs. He'll come round to it. But he's usually in Edinburgh, not home. So these days, when I am home, it's only me and Mother and Father. We have a new stable master, of course, but I don't like him half as much as you. Neither do the boys, I don't think.
That would be hard if you did, love. But, how are you these days, with the under Sherlock?
I do alright, I think. But they still don't know what to do with me. That's why I spend all that time in London these days. They don't know of the tradition like people back home. But at least there are all these people that like to hear about it.
That's quite the collection of the people attending this thing or anything to go by. Speaking of the like, how are you, lass? With your sight?
I wish I could say. It's not back. And if it is, it's too blurry to see. Hard to think I would miss it, but it doesn't feel right not to have it either.
All being as it should be. It'll be better soon.
It will be. I'm confident in that, actually. Because we can't go from here. We could go to the churchyard too. There's so much to explore. How long does that stay open? Because I want to look at it. But I'm very worried about missing out on the basement stuff. Because I don't have a key, right? Like if I can get a key and then we can go in through the, you know, like these doors, then it's a different story. But we don't have a key right now, so that seems concerning. And then yeah, like red hair is Domhnall Fenn, Fia Callahan, And that's it for long red hair. He's got like reddish hair, but it's not very long. Anyway. Interesting. Don't look at me. Yeah, I don't know, I'm confused. Like, we were at a point where like we had too much time and not enough stuff to do, and now I'm like worried about timing things again. I guess that makes sense. It's not open. Well, just a delivery. You need to bring it in, guy.
What's taking him so long? Oh, sorry, sir. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you're missing. Do I need to go back to Dara to get the key? I don't really want to talk about anything, actually.
I'll leave you be.
Yeah, all right.
Is the ghost still here? No, ghost gone. What are you taking pictures of here, though? Ah, man. Okay, whatever. I thought this would be open for the deliveries, but it's not. But can I even do the thing, though, if I don't have... Do I have the... Like, because I need to have the right prompts to talk about it, right? Sunday at noon. Well, it's not, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we need to talk about the delivery.
What's taking him so long?
Can we talk about the delivery? I guess it's not. No. Then I don't know how we how we do anything here. Whatever.
I'll leave.
Yeah.
I don't know what the right like trigger for this is, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe it's just talking to Dara and it's fine, but I'm annoyed. Yeah, gardens. I don't know.
Mr. Ward, how are you?
How do I get you to do the... Do I have to wait for noon? You'll think me a madman for asking this, but have you ever seen a portal on the grounds? A portal, like a window? Of sorts, a portal to another... How do I put this? If you mean to say a portal to another world, then no. I've seen nothing like that in my time here. If you saw one or think you did, I believe it. This place has secrets for sure, and it's selective about who it shows them to. The tunnels beneath the house, catacombs really, filled with skeletons. No, there can't be. I'd know about something like that. I've been working here for years. I wouldn't have missed. How could I miss that? I can't say I was expecting a party like that. I had the impression Marquess Blake was rather more austere. Austere? He usually is. I don't know what possessed him to agree to it, let alone see it all arranged. I never had the impression I knew him all that well, but it seems I know him even less than I thought. Seems Miss McLeod slipped off to meet Mr. Mira without her chaperone. Without her? But then why have the chaperone here at all? That girl, I swear, she's going about this all wrong. Yeah. I overheard a conversation about one of the young ladies looking for suitor here. Have you heard anything about it? Ah, if I did, Mr. Warder wouldn't say so. No good having the staff gossiping about the guests. But if that's said, the young lady has my best wishes, brave girl.
Huh. Right, yeah.
I feel stuck again. I thought we would just do things. Just, you know, go to the basement. Get this open now so I can access the graveyard and church. I think there's a service on in the church at the moment. Yeah. Started like 10 minutes ago. You're here, okay. I guess that makes sense. Do I want to talk to you? Why can't I analyze you again? I can't. But it wasn't grayed out. Suspicious. Museum door. It's locked. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Kind of weird if it wasn't. Some more doors we can check over there. Can we eavesdrop?
The distinction is, to be particular, that archaeologists study physical objects, but much of it is found buried, yes.
And that is where you found those jars for me?
In short, yes. But I was on the hunt for something else. A vase.
Oh?
Over 100 years ago, a vase was unearthed from an unidentified tomb in what used to be Nubia. It was found with the canopic jars. It took the place among the set of the jar that would have held the entombed's heart. And yet, it was empty.
Rotted away?
No. There are mummified hearts that have lasted thousands of years. And the jar was still sealed. The jar, a vase, really, contained only wood ash.
And whose tomb was it?
It was unmarked. Unknown. Likely, whoever was buried there wished to be unknown. Or forgotten. I think it was the real final resting place of Nectonebo II. His royal sarcophagus was never used. He fled after defeat by the Persians and ended up in...
Nubia?
Yes, exactly this. Notably, he was considered to be a powerful magician.
So you suspect the missing heart is related to that?
I do not think the heart was missing. I think perhaps it was destroyed in some ritual of his. Truly, I do not know. And the vase was taken, making it hard to study.
What possible?
Any idea who pilfered it?
Thanks to our Miss Deane, I now know the last documented person to have had the vase. Bernard Blake, a great-granduncle of the Marquess, though he never held the title himself.
And do you think your vase, it is here?
This is where my trail ends, so I'm hopeful. But I have searched this place as much as I can. There is only the basement and the residence.
That's a lot.
Well, good luck to you. If I can help, I will. I am indebted for the jars.
No, that favor was paid for many times over by Evelyn in getting me this close. May her kindness to us both be repaid by her imminent return.
I hope so.
Okay, sure, whatever. No, it's fine. It's just not, nothing that important. A locked door. So Mary. Here lies Marchioness Mary Elizabeth Blake, née Brown, beloved daughter, wife, and pillar of the community. May the good Lord keep you ever by his side, my love. Sure. Makes sense. I don't know if I want to go in. I don't know if I can go in. It's kind of weird to go in the middle of a service, but that's interesting. Why are there like metal? I don't like it. I don't like it. Metal bars around the stone stuff, stone grave thingies. Don't like it. Very loud door. Everyone's gonna notice me.
Now, before we continue today's service, I wish to discuss this grand seance you're all here to attend this evening.
16 minutes, sure. 11:30 still seems fine.
A word of caution on the whole affair. There is certainly a temptation in this world to search for answers that seem beyond us.
I mean, yes.
I understand that the loss of a loved one, for example, can compel a person to seek truths in unusual ways. But the Lord does not set upon our shoulders more than we can bear. And if there are truths to be found, He will lead us to them. If there are questions we need answered, He will provide those answers. And if the questions remain unanswered, He means it to be so. We must have trust in the Lord. We must trust that He will lead us to where we need to be.
Sure.
I implore you to keep this in mind as Halloween passes and we bring in the dawn of All Saints' Day. And I will pray for you all, that your better nature and your faith prevails where it might otherwise waver. Marquess, please, be reasonable.
I should follow him.
That makes sense. Because that's the big reason for this, right? He's got a nose. Haunted expression. This troubled look in his eyes. Tired shoulders. Really? He looks exhausted and like he has been exhausted for a very long time at that. Same. Pocket watch. Though he might hide it, he's keeping a close eye on the time. How would he be able to see the time? Like it's in his pocket. Proud stature. An open straight stance is so common with the gentry, yeah, sure. Hello.
Ah, a new guest. You would be Mr. Ward then.
Indeed.
I am the Marquess of Doon, Jonathan Blake. A pleasure.
I like your voice. Very, I don't know.
You have the better of me, sir.
No, not really. I know nothing more than your name. That is why I invited you to lunch today, to meet you before the seance later. I do hope you will attend.
Thank you for the invite, Marcus. I certainly hope to see you there.
Well then, Mr. Ward, welcome to my home and to the grand seance. I hope whatever you are looking for, you find it here.
Here, I like it. I don't know. Did you invite Miss Deane? Did you personally invite Miss Deane to the manor, Marquess? The only guest that was invited was Miss Mantovani. Her name was enough to bring the rest. Miss Deane's late departure is frustrating enough without her having been invited, frankly. If we will forgive my forwardness, but I was not expecting a gala quite like the one of last night. I assure you, Mr. Ward, neither was I, but these things, rituals, I mean, have, well, rituals. You mean to say that was part of the seance? Part of the preparation for it, yes. Tonight we performed the seance, but we have been hurtling towards it for some time now. With the bar, we crossed one of the final thresholds, the point of no return. I can't even ask him about, like, the catacombs or kidnapping. I don't know, kind of crazy. Might I ask what actually caused the carriage accident? I suppose you might. It happened 3 years ago. Mary had taken the boy to go for a treat to see the boats. I suspect there was no reason for it other than her good heart. A storm came in that day quickly. The driver suggested they return to the manor before it became too severe. But I left it too late. The roads were muddy, the winds strong. A tree fell, and in his efforts to avoid it, the driver lost control of the carriage. It tumbled, and Mary was, well, she was gone. The driver, bless him, managed to pour water out and carried him back to the manor. The driver succumbed to his own injuries a few hours later, bleeding out. No doctor could get here in time to save him. This happened on October 31st. There's an irony not lost on me, though it is entirely coincidental.
If you'll excuse me, Marquess Blake.
Of course.
Okay. So much stuff. Right. Yeah, I would like to investigate their residence, but I can't get in. Alright, whatever. I don't think there's a point in talking to him more right now. Like, I don't have anything that I feel like is going to lead to anything. Basically. So, what now? I may just look at the hedge maze. Don't feel good about it, but maybe. Maybe. You're here, so it's actually the druid is missing. Right, you have your scrying scheduled for today. I mean, that doesn't mean that you're, you know, here. Just means that you had it scheduled.
Andiamo, little well. You show me nothing.
Don't go getting worked up about it now, or you won't get anywhere. Scrying is a delicate art. The mind must be relaxed, but focused. Not so easy, at least not at first.
I am focused. I'm a magician, and a very good one. This should not be hard for me.
None of that. You're better than that, aren't you? Don't let pride cloud your mind. You're focused, perhaps, but on what?
My family, of course. Except... no. When I think of them, I imagine what these people would say of me. Living... But what choice did I have?
Too soon.
A magician must glitter. Whatever mud she's born in, she must bloom and escape to survive.
You put too much on yourself.
Santo cielo, says she, carrier of woes.
Well, I'd rather carry woes than expectations. Sometimes we just need to put down the load, Carmela.
Oh, I see them. But I forgot how good it feels to see them. It has been so long, and I am so far from home. Ah, cielo. Is that rain?
I don't have anything to talk to you about. Or you, really. Okay, yeah, this is... Are you still here?
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
You weren't wearing a scar mask at the bar last night, were you? My dear Declan, I wasn't at the bar. You wouldn't catch me dead at a thing like that. No offense meant, of course. I found a red hair inside a foreign mask. Does it mean anything to you? Well, it's not mine, if that's what you're asking. I wasn't at the bar. Okay. That makes sense.
Satisfied?
Oh, gods, no. The seance is still going ahead. Damage will still happen. But we've protected the well.
That we have.
And I think a rift between Rory and I is mended.
Mm-hmm.
Declan, I'm so proud of him. What a fool I was to be such a stick in the mud.
Mm-hmm.
I should have trusted his new ways. And, in doing so, had faith in myself as a teacher.
Yes.
I guess one always worries they've not done enough to prepare their young'uns. But you have to let them fly, I suppose. And Rory, he soared.
That's good to hear.
I'll let you go.
You take care now, Declan. And don't forget to get a bite to eat into you. It's going to be a long day.
Miss Callahan is present and accounted for. The red hair wasn't hers. There's only one other person here with a hair that color and length. Domhnall of Finn must be our missing man. Investigate room 20. I don't have the... I don't have the key. What about the crown? I mean, the crown is like reminiscent of the other guy, and he did mention, we did hear him in the, like, you know, on our trip, mentioning that whole thing, so I don't know. Like the guy being there when he got his magic or whatever, I don't know, ceremony thing. I don't remember what he said exactly. Maybe that's why he has that crown. But then I don't know why he was the one kidnapped. I don't know. And I also still don't know who's done it. So, I don't know. I don't know where to go now. I need to get in the basement. Like that's the whole thing. There's no other way. Do I need to wait till noon for that to happen? When is my lunch invite? Where's the lunch? Okay, we should look at the timetable. That makes more sense, probably. It's like at 1, okay. So you have like another hour then. I don't know. Wait, that door is open? It is green on the map. Locked oak door. I don't think it sees much use. From my memory of the outside, I suspect this leads to the Blake private residence. Why is it green on the map if it's not unlocked? Rude. Very rude. I don't really have a reason to go in here. Can't go in the bar. I don't really want to advance time though, because it seems scary to do so. It might be the right car though, because I don't know what else I can do. Like these I still can't unlock. I don't know. I don't know. Anyone in the drawing room? This feels different than yesterday's setup somehow. Is it different? I think it is. No one here though. Nothing we can do, I think. Just a book. I don't know. And this tower has never had anything in it, right? Locked basement door. Another drawing of a vase. So you do turn around, I thought so. Doesn't help though. I don't think so anyway. Alright. I don't know. We might just have to get to noon for the delivery to arrive, even though it looks like it's already there, and I don't know, just confused by it all. Yeah, commentary here. Mr. Finn. We can't open it, so not great. And there's no way to do anything from this room, right? What was in this room again? Was this the one with toys or the other one? I think it's the other one. Cracked mirror. A book. Markerstein, yeah. Nothing used for... Nothing. Taxidermy. Yeah, I've seen the rust. Horns. I'm not sure what animals these horns are from. Same. Nothing on the floorboard. Nothing back here. Nothing here. The matches are in here, right? Sheets are rougher. The sheets here are rougher than my own. Yeah, nothing useful here, I think. Just this one. It looks off. She's super suspicious to me still. But I can't interact with it. Alright. Back out we go. Yeah, not much we can do here. Don't like this. How do I get to the basement? Do I have to just wait for the delivery and then that's all? But like, what if that's not it? Then I'm just wasting 19 minutes here, which feels bad too. I don't like it. And like, we've overheard Seamus complaining about Dara not being there, and then we, you know, he mentioned it even when we talked to him directly, and it doesn't matter. Like, you can't talk to anyone about that. Where's everyone actually? Or maybe are sleeping off. You know, the hangover. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I can't do that. One of several entrances. Yes, I know, but I don't have a key for any of them. And there was nothing else in the catacombs, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so these... Yeah, there are a bunch of people out here, actually. There's not that many people missing, actually. Because this was empty. And these are green, but I can't open them, actually. Which is confusing. I don't know. I don't like it, to be honest. Where do we go now? I'm not sure. Can I kill enough time out here? I mean, we can do it here, I guess, if you really need to. I guess let's check this too, just in case. The doors are empty, as in no people here, and then this doors are also gonna be locked, right? It's locked, yes. And this secret doors are also gone somehow. Doesn't seem right, but sure. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm confused. Let's talk to Rory, maybe? Like, use a little bit of the time we have until noon, and then... The delivery is clearly there already. I don't know why we can't go in.
Mr. Ward, what can I do for you?
I can't say I was expecting a bar quite like that one. Me neither. Thankfully I got a whiff of the drink and knew something was off. Since the art of one's mind state, knowing you've taken a hallucinogen, it can lead to a very different experience than not knowing. You didn't take it then? That is not what I said. It's true, it's not what I
think
said.
it's safe to say your methods worked.
Well, yes, but also no. We succeeded. Not through my methods, but through Fia's and mine. There is a lesson there for me. I was too focused on the future. But when we forget the past, we don't learn from it. And we repeat the mistakes of it.
Yeah.
And we only got there because you stepped in. I'm grateful, of course, but also deeply ashamed that I might have let my duty to the land and its people down because of ego. So in all, I'm proud of what we achieved here. I'm proud of what it's taught me. And, if you will do me the honor, I am proud to call you a friend.
Sure.
The honor, Doctor, is all mine.
That's not true, but it's clearly all yours. Why can't we talk about anything else with you here? Nothing useful anyway, so I guess we're leaving.
I have to
Be well.
Any spirits here? pedals still here? Sure are. Why can we not talk about this? It's annoying me.
What's taking him so...
What do you know of the catacombs under the manor? Ah, I've heard they exist, but I've never been able to find them. Wait, how do you know about those? Wait, how did I know about them? Huh, for a moment there, a real want to know crept up in me, but it's gone again. Odd. You're like really hypnotized, but I don't know how to help you. I wouldn't have expected the manor to put on a party such as that bar. They act so high and mighty, these people, but there's not much difference between them and us. Just like to pretend there is, that's all. Was it good? Nah. It wasn't my kind of gathering. Shame. Looked fun from out here. You look tired. Has the event been heavy on you? Tired, huh? Yeah, I guess you're right. Both counts. I'm tired and this event isn't helping. Are you alright, Mr. Doyle? You're shaking. Ah, don't mind it. I just need... Maybe I'll go see the doctor later. He's right over there. Maybe he'd give me a little, pick-me-up. What do you make of these? They look like components for ritual or charm of some sort. I wouldn't know about all that, sir. You could ask Mr. Hunter. He knows about that sort of thing. He does. Do you recognize this key? Is it the key I gave? You shouldn't have that. The bathhouse is closed and the lockers are off limits. Throw that back to reception, yeah? Looks like Mrs. Joyce has earned herself some ire from a guest. Someone finally said something about it? My teacher. Nothing good will come of how she carries on. Who wrote it? Was it Miss Deane? I think she caught Mrs. Joyce rifling through her room last week. Riffling. Miss Deane was specially invited to the manor, wasn't she? Ah, I wouldn't know about that, sir. They keep me out of the decision making. I don't know what they think they're hiding. I'm glad she was, though. Miss Dishon told me about this melody she's heard. You're looking for somewhere to practice? There's usually a piano in the drawing room, but we moved it downstairs so you'd have somewhere to host your talks. Didn't work anyway. I found a nice one in storage this week, though. But it's not much use to you, is it? You're not that interesting. What do you think about Jonathan Blake? How do you find working for Marquess Blake? He doesn't deal with me much. He'll talk to Varley, who'll pass down commands from up on high. Suits me. I don't much like the idea of nobility pushing us about. I like forgetting about him and pretending I work in a normal hotel. Well, maybe not normal. That's fair, that's fair. What do you think about Saoirse? How do you find working with Miss Murphy? Oh, don't let her fool you. She's a right pain. Always getting herself into trouble, always hanging about with the wrong sorts. I'd like to say I've rubbed off on her, but nah, she's a terror on her own. Wouldn't have guessed it either. Couldn't even work up the nerve to speak with me for a while, you know. Ah, but we couldn't do without her, not that you heard it from me. How have you been working with Mrs. Joyce? She ought to mind her own, Mrs. Joyce. One ma'am is bad enough. I don't need another. You want something kept in confidence? You'd best make sure she doesn't hear it. You can have that one for free. Sure. What about water? Do you often see Marquess Blake's son? Almost never. Every so often I take a meal up for him, but mostly Mrs. Joyce or Miss Murphy do that. I try to stay clear. What do I have to talk about with a 10-year-old rich kid? That's fair, I guess. Have you met Miss Deane? Evelyn? Miss Deane, right? We talked a bit. She doesn't seem too uptight, too hobnob with the working man, you know? Or she didn't at the time. Haven't seen her lately. Maybe she's avoiding me. I keep meaning to just ask her, but what room was she in? Ah, it doesn't matter. She'll talk to me if she wants to. Is she a regular guest to the manor? I wish. Don't get many women like her around these parts. No, this was her first time visiting. What about Dara? You get along with Mr. Hunter? I'm just doing a job, sir. Not much to be said for getting along with people. Not much interest in it. He's fine. Could do with dropping his big daddy routine and let me alone to spend my free time as I may. Doesn't like to be told to stay out of things, though. Can get angry then. Maybe that anger is why he spends so much time outside by himself. How about Seamus? Tell me about yourself, Mr. Doyle. Not much to tell, sir. I think oh, my head. Sorry, sir. Would you ask me again? Tell me about yourself. How long you've been working here? Me, I've been here about I don't know, a while? Since the last fella was let go. Not that long, I guess, but it feels like forever. And you're from the region? Like most people are, sir. No, most people are not from the region. The vast majority of people is not from Western Ireland. So you know a few people around here? Oh, well, no, not that local. I'm from a couple of towns over. I'm here because, you know yourself. Work? Of course. Not sure how or why I ended up here, mind you. You could say the same for the hotel.
I'll leave you be.
Yeah, alright.
I don't like this. I'd go to the Catholic Mass, but I want to go to the basement. What's happening here?
Where were you? This lot's been sitting here since 9.
That's something to see to. Don't worry about it.
Up to some boldness, eh?
Want me to leave you this?
Alright. I was only making fun. Keep your shirt on.
They're not gonna let me just sneak in, right? Oh, but I leave. If the staff are busy with the delivery, then this might be my best chance to search in there. Yes. You're not gonna rat me out, are you? Do I need to, like, sneak around down here now? Because I'm not supposed to be here. They're over here, okay. I can hide here. Tray of untouched food is cold, it's been here a while. Or it's just, you know, started out cold. So this is locked. Looks like I need a different, probably more specific key. Well, I don't have any keys down here. Pretty sure. Somebody's coming. Okay, I'm hiding automatically.
Borrow your dorm key for a second?
Maybe. Why don't you tell me what's happened to yours first? If you've lost it, again, you can see about getting another cut yourself.
It's not lost. I just left it in this storeroom and I don't want to have to go all the way till I have to.
We really need to sort that mess out. But not until the seance is over and done with.
Okay, what is this about?
Tell you what, you can have the keys once we have these boxes all moved.
Ah, sake. Alright, let's go.
Search the storeroom. Which one's the storeroom? Because this one is the laundry room. Men's dorm, okay. The stuff I want to look at. Storeroom. Sounds empty. A lockup for precious items is locked. It's open on the other side though, and there's the key. The ring of keys inside. The other gate is open, but it's blocked by all sorts of boxes and trolleys. I need to push the trolleys aside and scramble around if I want to get inside. Sure. Where's the... what? Move. Very blueprints, I like it. Hello Ghost, how's it going? Not sure I want to play the melody now though. You might hear me. Set of keys. The key for the basement entrances, the key to the men's dormitory, and the master key for the southwest bedrooms. Yes. Southwest corridor, as far as I remember, that's Mr. Finn's and Mr. Conventry's rooms, yes. Seems like everything. Maybe it's best that I move on and not push my luck by being here any longer. I mean, I kind of want to look at all of this, but... I mean, once they're done with the delivery, they're gonna leave and then can come back in here, right? And then look around more? Maybe? Is that how this is supposed to go? I shouldn't play the piano. I'm on a stealth mission here. What's that question mark for? Is that like because there's someone there? Can't get past these boxes. Should come back later. Maybe they'll be gone when the delivery is finished. Sure. They're not working very hard on it though. Okay, it's still a different key. Now that I actually have one, it makes sense to say it's a different one. I don't know. I mean, it did say I should leave, so maybe it's right. I would like to keep looking. For sure. And then... where's this door come in? That's bad.
You're not supposed to be here. Back the way you came, alright?
Of course. I think I got lost is all.
No harm, just be on your way.
Okay, so... it's this door. Right, that makes sense. They're right there. Could sneak in from the west tower maybe. And be fine. I'm not sure if that's the right play right now though. Maybe I should check the rooms first, because they're definitely going to be clear now. Well, I mean the one is anyway. Because he's been kidnapped, he's not going to be in his room. We're skipping the Catholic Mass, I think. Too much investigating to do. What in heaven's name? That seems normal to me. This is Mr. Finn's circlet. And his staff. And that's his staff, yes. There are markings inscribed on it, but what do they mean? Okay. He doesn't take, yeah. It's the bed or not the bed, that makes some sense, I guess. Something marked under there, but I can't make out any details. I need to move the bed. Some runes. Mr. Finn must have dropped them. Drag marks. Looks as if this bed was moved recently. right now. It's a dream rune again. It's the same marking as was on the Miss Deane's bed. Was he an intended victim? Was he meant to walk to his fate too? But then why was he attacked and taken? Is there another party involved? Or did the kidnapper find themselves needing to act suddenly for some reason? Bag full of ritual components, maybe. A flute, bones, stones with Occam carved into them, a tiny bird scar. This could really only belong to Mr. O'Finn. Wait. The symbol on this bag is the same as Miss Deane had in her notes. Does it mean Mr. O'Finn is also descendant from those ancient bloodlines? Would that be why he was taken too? Maybe. There's like, it looks as if he slept on the floor by the fire. Might this have saved him from the magic trap under his bed had he not been kidnapped? Yes. Fire's dying out. He's right, it doesn't sound like the word home is on the breeze. It does sound like the word home is on the breeze. What? He's not gonna have anything interesting in here. Can't move the rug. Nothing back here, no floorboards. Interesting. Alright, where do we start? Let's look at those. So it is Coventry. It was Conventry in one of the lines there. It was definitely a typo. A letter instructing that on the event of his death, all of Mr. Coventry's assets be transferred to Walter Blake. Interesting. Cufflinks. A single cufflink. Where's its counterpart? Isn't that two? A book. I don't think we care about the book. Stationery, we don't care about. Don't care about the clothes. No shoes. Don't care about any of this. History book. Book on the Blake family and the manor. It has been well read and annotated. A book on this region of Ireland. All Blake hoardings are marked out on it. A portrait of a lady. Is this Miss Deane? This is unexpected. It is indeed. Various painting supplies. So he's a painter. Paintings. Various unfinished paintings. He has a talent, no doubt. Work correspondence addressed to Simon Coventry. It appears to be a list of ring sizes along with some figures listing the prices of requested diamonds for Coventry's jeweler business. Pills. A small supply of sleeping pills. For a man driven by so much by his wife's recent death, he has no mementos of her in his room. Schedule, that's good. Book. Nothing back here. Are we done? I think we're done. Okay. We're getting there. Still 18 evidence pieces left, but I don't know. Why would he want all his belongings to go to water, though? Like, why would you do that? Guilt, maybe? Can't really think of another reason. No good ones, anyway. Okay. Should we end the episode? We probably should. This person's gone missing, that's true. And there's some library stuff you can research on this guy for sure. About the Occam language and all of that. That's going to be interesting for sure. Looking forward to it. And then, yeah, I don't know. The basement still elusive somehow. Absolutely. So if I'm right about my... Yeah, we're here. So this door, there shouldn't be anyone on the other side of it. And there should be some space between me and them here, right? Yes. There are even boxes covering me on this side. Can you hear anything? Doesn't seem like anyone's on the other side. Looks like I need a different, probably more specific key. Okay. Wine cellar. We should end the episode, but I'm like... I don't have like another hour, so I can't do another episode right away. So I want to see a little bit more. Some wine. Makes sense for a wine cellar, I suppose. More wine, yes. More wine, maybe more fancy wine. A barrel, maybe it's a cask though. I can maybe look at two of them, but not all of them. Candelabra, yes. Logbook. Logbook of inventory in which casks have been opened and when. You don't care? That's a shame. Okay, use. Why? Combination lock. The key I wanted. Okay. Wine list. Looks like a guide to the vintages kept here. Madeira Cerciar, 1870. Bastardo, 1870. Chateau Lafitte, 1869. Chateau Suduro, 1830. Brahim, Casap, I don't know. Cercia, 1808. Chateau Lafitte, Rothschild, 1787. Apostle Wine, 1787. Chateau Margaux, 1727. Tokachi Imperial, 1690. So one of those might be the one, but which one? How would we know? I can try more, I guess. Why can't I use this? A tapped barrel. I thought it was a keg. I don't have anything to use with it though. For a wine, I'm sure. Perhaps it's beer. Perhaps. Who knows? I don't like these. It seems like it would be too easy to knock a candle from them. Yeah, sure. not sure. What's the combination for this, I wonder? It's just a generic Bordeaux on the table there, so that's not going to be it, I think. You can look at it though from here, I don't know. 1891, but that doesn't seem right. There's room for more wine in this place than the hotel could ever possibly need. Why does it say use? I don't know. 1690. I can't get caught here, that's the one thing we need to be worried about. What? Okay, this is really weird to control. No, wrong way. That's not it. I don't know which one would make sense. And why more than the others. Like we have no hint for that, right? Because there's no other mention of any of these vines on any of these, right? It's just like barrel, keg. Half empty by the sounds of it. Why can we look at these? For a vine, or perhaps it's beer. Yeah, same thing again. This is not used for. This crate looks to be all red vines. Yeah, you're a real expert, Declan. Wait, can I look at this in my thing? No. No. Why is the logbook even there? Not sure. It does feel like it should be one of these, but I don't want to just try them more. I don't know. Upright piano. Notes from Mrs. Joyce on what's in the pantry and what needs to be used up by the end of the month. Strange note, I wonder what it means. I'll make a record of it. It's a postal line backwards. Okay, that's the number we need. Good. Clean up your dishes. It seems that everyone is pouring their weight down here. Note stating that all staff will be needed on site for the duration of the bar. An advertisement for a local dance happening next week. Calendar from a local business. A blue note, that's important. A list of local tradesmen's addresses in case of repairs. A shopping list. Seems like everything. Maybe it's best to move on and not push my luck being in here any longer. Yeah, maybe. I want the bacon. Maybe the tea. should have listened first, maybe. No one's gonna have moved in the last 2 minutes. Okay, this is gonna be the last thing we do. 1787, but backwards. I guess, is what the hint is. So we'll go 17. Oh, wrong way. 80. 7. Nice. It's so loud. Some more keys, more enough to go unmissed, one would hope. Labor's manager's quarters, nice. Seems like everything. Maybe I have to move on. I'll push my luck. Okay. Let's trust him. Trust him on that. Don't like that. Why did that happen? The key I found in the vinyl might just fit this lock. It's a little stiff, but the key fits there. Used a bit? No. A torn piece of paper. I can see a sequence of symbols on it, but some are blotted out by spilt ink. This similar to the... Where can we... The writing says, where can we get the money to keep going? Why can't I remember? And protect the poor lass. Lass? What lass? Where did my mind go? Okay. Book. Those are books. Nothing in the nightstand. Nothing in the trunk. 37, 22, 34. That's the safe combination. So what about the money? The lass has to be Miss Deane? Maybe? I should probably get out already. Why would we look at this? It's only a small hearth, but I imagine it can heat this room quite admirably when it needs to, yes. Research. A collection of notes and guest movements and interactions, mostly focused on Miss Deane. Where'd she go is written alongside them. It seems like Mr. Wiley doesn't believe she left in the middle of the night after all. That seems like everything. Maybe it's best to move on, yes. Okay, so this side of the basement, I think we can be pretty happy with. I don't have the key for this, right? Yeah. I only have the men's dormitory key. Right, so this side is done for now. That's great. That is great. Good sequence here. I like it. Like sneaking around in the basement, it's fun. And some good new intel on Mr. Wiley as well. We do have the safe combination too. Interesting. Right, yeah, no, that's it for today. long episode, but good progress. And we can go back and then we'll check the two pianos we've seen and try to get into the other rooms here too. Maybe find a way into the private residence too. That would be nice. But yeah, that's the plan for next time, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.